Yo everyone, welcome back. It is Vorty. We're doing our video here on Final Fantasy Brave Extras, but this time we're heading right for the elite version. So I kind of prolonged. Normally I do the pro version and the elite version right after each other to kind of compare to see how much or how often do the units kind of appear together. Like right now the units are Rabites, so I wanted to see how often the Rabites appear. So I did 5 pro earlier, and most of you already seen that. And then I was going to do the 5 elite. I ended up waiting a little bit longer to do the elite. I'm not really sure why, but I ended up waiting a little bit longer. And between the time of waiting, I also kind of was reading your feedback, and you guys are like, oh, you know what, it's probably better to do like 10 or whatever. So since I kind of already started this, I'm going to do the 5 elite, and then probably Thursday or Friday in this week, when I get a little bit more time, I'm actually going to do the 10 of each. And then that will give us more like a, I guess you can say, a better rating, better statistical rating, which one is better or how often you might get it. And most of you have actually been running it non-stop, just like myself. So every bit of stamina that I've got from like buying the, what do you call it, the lucky red thingamajiggy, and then any of the stamina that I had saved up from previous events in my mailbox, I've been pretty much using it up on here. And I just used up my last one to fill myself up to 116, so I'm out of actually bonus stamina. So that's kind of what I do normally. If you're ever wondering how come I have stamina to run these events, how did I get to this number? When we have compensations and we get the stamina, I leave it in the mail. There's no reason to pick it up unless you're using it to farm an event. If you pick up the energy, you can end up wasting it anyways, right? So at this point, it's better to be strategic about it and then hold on to the actual stamina or energy in your mailbox. And then when an event comes out like this, then use it all. So I mean, like I had maybe like 15 vials that I kept saving up from like the compensations we got and from purchasing some of those 300 lapis bonus for the Lunar New Year. Just kept saving them. So going forward, if you're watching this and you're wondering, like, wait, I wonder how can I do that? Honestly, I think that is the best way to do it, is keep that stamina or that extra energy for those events as well. So yeah, so this is how much I've gone so far. I haven't spent anything. I haven't bought anything. Like I said before, when it comes to it, I'm going to do it probably all in one video. So because I mean, like, none of these things are gonna change anything for me right now. And I don't plan on doing any more summons, so I'm okay. I can literally purchase everything the last day. If you saw my previous video, I was joking around when I said like, oh, there's nothing I can buy here. Like I can do the same thing. I'm like, oh, nothing I can buy here. It's just joking around. I'm just playing around as well. And for those of you who don't like me saying muggle, they're moogles. They're moogles. They're not a part of Hogwarts. So I know that I've been saying it muggles because I have a few friends that it irritates them, and I was kind of saying that just to piss them off. All right. So for our moogles, the trust moogles, that's probably the guys I'm going to pick up first. So that's kind of how I'm planning it, and then I'm going to pick up these other items as well. Before maybe picking up those, I might end up picking up these knuckles just because they get magic, and I'll show you why. So we're not going to waste too much time on that. I actually want to go right into the runs. We already kind of wasted 3 minutes chatting about this, but I'll just kind of show you my characters so you can kind of see what we're running with right now. So we're going to go to Man of Mystery. We're going to go and do 5 of these, so we're just gonna jump right into it. What do we got here? Do we have any down here that are non-friends? No, 100% non-friends. So we got, this guy's not friend, so not friend, this guy's a friend, so we're gonna take this not friend here. So I'm gonna just show you my units here. Again, these guys are just bonus units, so they're just geared up all fun. So we got Empress Brooch, Enhancer, and just a little bit of magic on her. That's kind of what she's wearing right now. The other one is pretty much naked with Viking axe. Yep. And then my magic dude right now, X-Death, same thing, dual wield, equipped hat. And then my boy Papoy, nothing here, and then that's all he's got. And then my my Randy right now is wearing Excalibur, so Kurofubuki, Blade Mastery. He's got Black Cowl, Black Belt Key, Genji gloves, and Hero gloves. So right now he's at 633, but actually I'm gonna end up changing that because in Elite I need more MP. So I'm actually gonna switch I'm gonna switch him from Ifrit to Ifrit, or Ifrit, from Ifrit to Diablos, because he gets a bigger mana pool. His damage falls a little bit, but his MP goes up to 11, which allows me to pretty much use it every part of the fight, so that he can assist. So that way I don't have to wonder if Exodus magic will get resisted or not. So especially if I don't have another Randy that I'm bringing along, it's a little bit tougher, right? It's like, ugh, I can definitely. I've had times where I'm like, oh really? Like I come to the last fight and I'm out of MP, I wasn't paying attention, and I get toast. So at this point, on the elite fight, what I end up doing is I will slow down and make sure that I do it correctly. So I do Meteor and Osmosis from these guys, and then these guys can just melee it for the first round. The second round, they gotta have to do something. They gotta step it up. So my Exodus can pretty much take this guy alone, or not. Yeah, alone. Yes, he can. I was gonna say, like, really? Almost not. Ooh, I lied while recording. Guess I won't have to record again. Just a single little weeby. So we got the first round. We got one Rabite. I'm gonna write that down. One Rabite. Only one singular Rabby. So he's gonna get the smacky smack. Wow, look at that damage. 72,000, 21,000, 28,000. Ooh. There is nothing left, not even bones left of that little Rabite. So we ended up getting one Rabite on our first try, so that's pretty good. So from here on forward, I will be using the Slice and Thrice, and then same thing for him. Because he gets most of his MP back anyways, so why not, right? Just to make sure that I don't mess up on anything. You'll see when I don't have another Randy, it gets pretty close sometimes, because again, everybody except Randy and Exdeath have gear on that's appropriate for them. I just kind of need to sit down and maybe gear up my my highest level Prim to make sure that she can actually get some higher magic damage as well, and probably get her maxed out so she learns Saintly Beam, I think it is. Whatever the Kamehameha looking beam it is called. I would like to get that for her, because the last two bosses are vulnerable to light. So, and that's normally when I start running out of MP, if I'm careless. So I can have her just kind of step in and help out. So in this round, it's all magic, so don't waste anything else. If you have a strong magic caster that's got about 400-ish or 430-ish magic, then they should be able to, if they have dual cast, they should be able to kill it. Oh, hello. Hello, my old friend, my error nemesis. So if you have that, then you're... Jesus, man. Emulators keep crashing. So you should be able to one-shot them, technically, with the dual cast. But about 430 magic. I think that's the lowest I had my Exdeath at once, and he did kill him. Then I ended up gearing him up so that I can actually do this a little bit more efficiently. That loading screen, bros. That loading screen. Alright, so yeah, so the pro version we had none, and this round right away, the first round we ended up having only a singular, so one Rabite, not multiple Rabites, which kind of sucks. And I'm also reading your guys' comments. Most of you are having just as crappy luck as I am. I mean, I think today a lot, like most of the day, like traveling, like my train ride one way is like an hour and a half, and then on the other way it's like an hour and a half as well. So I have a lot of time to kind of sit there and farm. And I think this morning I saw them once. I had 5 appear on Elite, and that's it. I still haven't seen it appear on what do you call it? Like to get the 6 in any of the versions. So one thing that you guys can actually do against this guy, if you have... Oh, he's got Diablos. Never mind. If you got Diablos or Imperil, popping up Imperil on this guy, it just makes him super weak. Like, let's see if I can show you. So, he's super effective against light damage, so 122,000. And if you put Imperil on him, that can go up to 300,000. So, which is really, really cool. So if you have Imperil and that, then you can reduce his all of his magic resistances and end up doing a ton of damage on him, which is really cool. Same thing with this boss here. This boss as well is weak to light, but he does have the, what do you call it? The 3, let's see if I can show you what I mean. She's gonna boost Rush. I think she's got Detect. The other thing, so for example, like when you detect this guy's 3, I think. Yeah, so he's Beast, Dragon, and Fairy. So your Beast, your killer effects are doing 1/3 of their potency against everything, right? So it's not like you get 50% of everything. You get a 1/3 of your all together bonuses against it. So you're still gonna do a lot of damage, but it's not like if it was just Beast, right, or just Dragon or just Fairy. So you are gonna do some good damage, but not as much as potential as you could if it was singular, right? So let's go here before I do. Gonna show, let's see what he's gonna do. So he does 83,000 once, and let's see what my X-Stat is gonna do here. He's gonna hit for 166,000. So I've had him hit for 300 or so thousand. So my guy's hits for 276, 227. So he's hitting well over 200 with his new gear. So if you haven't noticed, I ended up actually getting last night. I ended up unlocking Blade Mastery, another Cowl, and Dual Wield, because they were all 0% when I started leveling them, like 6 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago or so. So they ended up finishing last night while I was sleeping. So that's really cool and exciting. All right. So there you go. Wow. Round 1. That's pretty good. The most I've ever had so far, it was literally 6,004. 6,004 was the most I've had. Thank you for your help, buddy. So let's go number 2. Number 12. Okay, so we got another. My friend is still there. Non-friend. Not friend. So this guy is 159. I try to bring guys that have the slice thrice. So as long as they have the slice thrice, they're pretty much good to go for me. Okay, let's go. And the reason why is because then I can use them as a way to attack first to get the debuff going for my Randy, so my Randy could do as much damage as possible. So let's go. Again, same thing. Nothing groundbreaking. There's no real need. Just gonna make sure that I complete everything properly without failing, because that'd be sad. All right. Poor Snake. But I've said this many times in all my videos, like the art for these characters, for me, is just phenomenal. I absolutely love it. Like, look at this bird. Just hilarious. Like, it's something like if you're tripping off of acid or something, you're tripping off of acid and you'd see characters like this running around. That's definitely what it looks like. But yeah, if you haven't watched my other videos as well, make sure that you use detect on all of these units so that you can save them in your unit Pokedex, so that you can review their story later and you'll have all their stats that you can review. If you don't know what that is, it's under menu, and then it's like menu when you're in your main screen menu, and then you go to like where the trophies are. There's like a thing for beasts and items and stuff. Ooh, pardon moi. Maybe I'll make a video on that, kind of navigating some of those little things. They're not really secret or hidden. It's just they don't ever tell you in game that you actually have that or not. So especially on collaboration events that you're only gonna see them here once, it's definitely worth kind of at least detecting or analyzing or any of those moves with it. Kind of look at the character for you. Should definitely do it so you have them for your records. Either way, whether you record them or not, they will have a picture of the enemies you've viewed, but it will not tell you anything about them. So that's what the tech does. It will tell you like their story and I think their weaknesses or some stuff like that. Like I said, we'll make a video on it and then we can kind of chitty chatty about it. Actually, I want to write that down. Let's go here. Make vid about Pokemon Pokédex in Final Fantasy. FFBE. There you go. It's written down on paper, which means it's gonna happen. Probably not. I lied, but I did write it down though. What are we gonna do? Prim. No, that's not the right one. Rush. So if you are using Prim, my advice to you is to level her up as fast as possible so she gets Rush, because it boosts your magic and your attack. That way you're gonna be doing a lot more damage, like so that way you know you're not gonna fail. And you're gonna use Wicked Light again. It'll help you a lot more, so you know you're going to be dishing out the best damage you can, less likely to fail, more chance of doing better. And the better you do, the more points you'll have. So I think after we do these 5, I'm going to end up having, so second round we had nothing. Once we're done these 5, I'm going to have over 100,000, which is going to be pretty cool. Alright, one more time. Let's go. No, it's not the one lady Prim. Rush. Let's go. You're going to use Slice, and this is where I need him. So I'm going to make him break. I'm going to break him right away. And I'm going to use these to do even more reductions on him. So now his spirit and everything is reduced. So now we're gonna do some good damage, hopefully. So let's go Randy 240, Randy 230, and then 266 from X Death. So definitely using the Wicked Light is better than using the Meteor, because the Meteor will sometimes hit for like under 100,000, sometimes over 100,000. If you do in Peril, then yeah, Meteor might actually be better, but honestly, I don't think you need it. I don't think you should need it at all. So there you go, number 2. Number 2. My French is terrible. I do live in Canada, but I'm not French. I'm European, actually. I'm from Europe. The dirty Europe. Alright, let's go. Friend 289. Is there anybody else? 289 level. Again, I gotta check all this to make sure that they have that ability. They should have it. Yeah. Oh, this guy's got the other ability too, which is great. Where'd you go? There you go. And Diablos. Let's go round 3. Let's see round 3. Hoping for more. So far, Elite has yielded at least one single pop of a single Rabite. So again, my personal opinion so far, even though we're kind of just doing this, but just from playing, I'm telling you right off the bat right now that the pro version is far more beneficial, especially even for myself. I end up doing it more often because I can fit more rounds in, and just by the sheer amount of bonus units I can bring, I don't have to think. Actually, let's repeat. I don't have to think or anything, and yeah, you can bring more bonus units. It doesn't matter what bonus unit you bring, like what friend you bring along, you're still gonna be able to clear it, and you're gonna be able to do it more often because it's only 10 energy. So the higher level you are, the more times you can do it. Like I can safely do it 8 times, whereas other ones I can only do about like 5 times, right? Not 5 times, 6 times. I can do it 6 times, maybe 7 times, 7 times. Should probably do the math before I just start saying things, but yeah. Either way, you know, just by math, you can do it a little bit less times than you would do it the other way. So it piles on like that. So especially if you're wasting your lapis on reversing, like reusing your energy, then yeah, you want to make sure that you're doing it properly. Pro is probably the best way to go. Just because you'll be able to do more runs, because you can do more runs, the bonuses will actually round out, and you'll end up getting more. The only way the Elite becomes more often better is if you're kind of like in my situation where your character is hit hard already, and then you actually might be able to doing it better. But again, like I said, when I'm on the train and I'm just kind of like listening to music and not thinking, I'm running pro. I'm not running Elite. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's go. So this is pretty much the end of the next round, and we haven't gotten none. So round 3, we got none. And I got doo-doo. We got doo-doo, baby. That ain't chocolate. That's doo-doo, baby. What's that chocolate on your face? That's not chocolate. That's doo-doo, baby. If you guys have never watched Dave Chappelle, you should watch his stand-up comedy. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. So here we go. So we got the next dude here. Again, whoops. Rush. And then, actually, I'm pretty curious to see how much would this affect my guy. So now he's been reduced. Yeah. I'm actually curious if this is gonna change anything for me. Boom. 127. 105. I don't know if it changed anything. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced if that did anything crazy for me or not. Because I had the ability picked up on my guy, and I always keep using thrice slice. So why would I didn't need it, so I just took it off and put on like a 10% attack. I was debating of putting the 25 or 20% MP. Then I can have him on Ifrit, and he'll hit harder, but still have enough MP to use it nonstop. All right, Rush. And normally my Prim has Diablos on her, so what I end up doing is I cast Imperil right before I attack, and then yep, it's pretty good. So let's go. He's gonna break him, and then go here. So yeah, I end up casting Imperil, and then literally, like, my guy will hit for like 300 or 400,000. See, there we go, 248 and 227. So the chain you're seeing off of the Randy's attack and my X death is because of the Excalibur. So the Excalibur is proccing a holy or light damage, and then his attack is hitting, and then they end up chaining off of each other. That's where the elemental chain is coming off of Randy. Oh, new ability, Flame Saber. So that is number 3. We're going on to our 4th round next. So yeah, another 1,000. It's about 1,000 points per. Oh, there's stairs in your house? Love it. Alright, let's go number 4. Bonus unit. Let's look at my friend up there. Do we have any more down here? So no more non-friend units. We're going to have to stick to our friend units. So I know this guy. This guy's actually, I think he's similarly geared to my, yeah, he's got the enhancer. So if you don't know, Randy gets a bonus from wearing swords. He's got an ability here. Special ability. Where is it? Right here. Hero, no. Yeah, Hero of Legend. Boost attack, defense, and spirit when equipped with a sword. So I've actually put the sword on before. It boosts his damage a little bit more, but I just got Blade Mastery. I gotta use it a little bit. Alright, we're off to go. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. On your left, you will see the monkey. Alright, there we go here. So I'm not going to use my friend that I'm bringing along because there's no point. I'll save his MP just in case. In case I mess up, which I shouldn't, but just in case. In case of yeah. So as you can see, even though I did waste the first 4 minutes or so, kind of just talking and kind of bringing you guys up to speed where I am at and kind of showing you my points, it's a lot longer to do the elite version. It takes more effort. Takes more effort to definitely do this. But we're almost done, and so far, like I said, I don't know. We had one Rabite appear, so it didn't appear on the second round, which means we're not getting it this round either. So we're gonna just keep moving along. So if you guys play Japanese version, I'm hoping you guys had better luck than I did in the JP version. I ended up farming out about 3,000 extra lapis, so that I had 5,000 lapis and had some tickets that they gave me. I wasted them all on the banner. You can go take a look at the results on that. So I'm hoping that you guys got Cloud or any of the other units there. And if you're farming that event too, just think wisely. You know, if you're a global player, kind of like I'm global and I have the Japanese version, I'm not gonna spend my efforts into farming out that event when I need to farm this event, because this benefits my account, whereas the other one, it's just kind of for fun. I just want to know if I get characters there, I get them, I'm happy. Okay, so here we go. Smack Daddy this guy, boom boom. We got 2 more and then that's that, and then we got 1 more round and we're gonna just close it off. As the round ends, we'll just end up kind of closing off the video as well. So I'm not gonna finish it and then talk some more. Alright. We don't want to make this into a movie, which I have a tendency of doing, by the way. Also, stick around. Probably Friday night or Saturday morning, there's gonna be the next Legacy is coming out of the next Legacy character. So I've just about finished all my notes, all my research for it. So that's going to be coming out probably Friday, maybe Saturday morning. So yeah, those are normally about 20 to 30 minutes long. I make like a whole presentation for you guys kind of talking about a character. So we'll see if you guys like that. Oh wow, I buffed after. Oh, smart 140. Useless. At least the second attack will get buffed. Cool. So yeah, if you haven't seen my Legacy series, you should definitely look into like the introduction of it, what it's about. I kind of talk about what jobs are and kind of how I base those stories, or not stories. They're more like, geez, every single time. They're kind of like how I talk about the characters. Like, what is it? What am I gonna kind of do about them, and why I think it's important for you guys to kind of know that stuff. Whoopsies. Wicked Light. 1, 2, boom. Boom, spirit magic reduction, and then boom. Oh wow, he died before he even cast a spell. Look at all that damage. Holy cheese whiz. That's what happens when you have 2 Randys that are really, really strong. Also, for those of you who are still debating whether you want Randy or not, so there we go. Round 4 is done, so we got 1 more round. For those of you who are debating whether you want Randy or not, or to go for him or not to go for him, my advice is that you probably should. He's actually a very, very powerful character. Even in global right now, he's pretty strong. But once he gets his enhancements, if he gets the same enhancements that he got in JP, he's going to be a beast, an absolute beast. And let me see here. Oh, we got no good bonus units. 171, 186. We'll have to bring one of these guys. Level 57. Yeah, we're gonna bring this 57 here. he ends up getting some enhancement towards his the sword bonus, as well as some more killer effects and stuff like that, and his abilities end up hitting a lot harder. So he becomes a single target threat. So if, as long as you have like a boss that you want to kill that's a single target, he's gonna become like unstoppable, especially if it falls under his killers. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty. That's nasty. So yeah, if you're thinking about it, I think you should. He's more important than Yoon, which was the Lunar Festival exclusive. Yeah, so I don't know. He's pretty good. I'm actually really happy that I got him. Before, when I got him, I was like, oh, you know what? I actually got a rainbow, and it was a rainbow on the banner, so it wasn't like a different kind of rainbow unit. So I was still happy about that, but not till after I ended up kind of reading a little bit more and then actually searching him up on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius's Reddit and looking at the units and enhancements till I was like, oh god, he's gonna be nasty as he gets his one-handed thing enhancements, stuff like that, and then use double hand with that. Ooh, girl. So I think double hand is gonna be the next. I think I'm gonna be farming out 2 double hands for my next set of TMs. So I want to be prepared for it. But that's like many months away till we get double hand enhancements and improvements and stuff like that as well. But you know, since I have nothing else to farm right now, I'm gonna farm that. That's kind of what I've decided. Yeah, maybe that or dual cast. Maybe one more dual cast, because I only have one dual cast, which is on my healer. I might get another dual cast, which I could put on maybe my tank. Ooh, that would be nasty. Okay, so we're pretty much finished here. So there you go. So we're gonna kind of start closing out here. So of the 5 we did in the elite version, I got 1 Rabite, and then the pro version we got nothing of the 5. So as I mentioned at the start of the video, I will do 10 of each, where we'll be probably having less talking maybe, and just maybe just do, you know what, maybe I'll just tape the 10 without anything, and then I'll talk over it and kind of speed it up, so that way we can fit in. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Spirit reduction. That way we can fit into short thing and you can kind of see it. I think that's probably better. That's actually a really good idea. So we don't have, you guys don't have to sit through this whole thing and be like, oh, what the hell, 35 minutes. Like, this is getting pretty long too. This one was gonna be 30 minutes. But hey, you guys got to see exactly what you wanted to see. Yeah. So keep a lookout out for that. That's probably gonna come out way before the Legacy episode. Yep. Okay, reduce that. And I'm going to have, I think I'm going to have my prim attack. I'm going to rush with this one. And my prim will do, yeah, why not, whatever. I don't think it really matters. Pew, pew, pew. And pew. Yep, so if you guys liked my videos, if you liked this video and my previous videos, please like, subscribe, stick around for future content. I am going to be making, ooh, counter magic. I am going to be making the 10 of each, so stick around for that. Then you can have a better idea which one is going to be better. You know, it'll be a little bit more things. I should have done that right from the bat. I think going forward for new events, I'm going to do that right off the bat. I'll do 10 of each right as the event starts, so you know right from the get-go. That way then you can make your decision on what you're going to farm at the start rather than waiting till the end of the event. Okay, so I'm going to do one thing here. I'm going to go to the King Muggle so you can kind of see how much we farmed up in these 5 runs that we did. Alright, yeah, no, I don't care. Yeah, Vortex, King Mugi. What did I just do? I can't wait till they add the button like they have in JP where you can just click and it takes you right to the King Muggle. Because that's the only reason you want to go here anyways. King Muggy? Muggle. Sorry, not saying Muggle. Moogle. I keep saying Muggle still. Now I have to unteach myself trying to piss my friends off. It's Moogles. The King Moogle. King Moogle. So yeah, so there we are. We're at 100,000 as I expected. We should be around 100. So yeah, thank you so much for sticking around. If you made it this far in the video, please like, subscribe, and you know, hit that like button down there. Leave any comments. Let's keep chatting. Let me know what you guys think. Again, as you saw, we had one single Rabite up here. Let me know how many Rabites you guys got in Elite, and then stick around for the 10 of each, okay? And the Legacy that's coming up probably on the weekend. All right, so this is Vorty, and I'm out of here. Peace.